Hey, it's Nightiger. I'm going to show you how to turn this into this. So we want to start with finding a guitar sample, and to do that you can use a site like looperman.com, sample focus, or maybe splice. If you have splice, that will work, and you just find a guitar loop that you like. Doesn't really matter what tempo is it. I chose this one, it's pretty nice and chill. The tempo of my loop is 143, but we're actually going to speed it up around 160, 170. Most hyperpop beats are around that range, so I think 160 will do. So what you can do in FL Studio is, if you already have the tempo of your loop set on your project, then you can just double click on the thing and then select stretch and then resample again. And what that does is, now when you move the tempo, the loop is not gonna move anything, right? So it's just gonna stay in tempo, and you can just change the tempo like that. So just to make sure everything stays in key, I'm gonna just move it manually up 200 cents. So let's route it to a mixer track, and we're gonna start with some EQ. This loop is a little muddy, so we're gonna cut out all the low end. The reason why we are cutting so much is because we're gonna add halftime later, which is gonna add low end anyway. Then we can put on some reverb. I really like the stock FL Studio reverb too. Alright, I like this setting. Maybe a little bit less. Now we're gonna add some delay. I think the stock one will do. We're gonna add some ping pong. Let's add some low pass cuts. And now we're actually gonna use gross beat, which is the main part of our sampling journey, let's say. So if you want to, you can join my Discord server. I can give you some gross beat banks. I found this preset which I really liked, so that's the one I used. And then on top of that, we're gonna add another gross beat. This time we're gonna use a pitch shifter, like this. But we're not gonna actually pitch shift that. We're just gonna have the declick thing, just so it sounds a little bit more choppy. I think it adds a nice touch. And then we're gonna add some compression, just for a good measure. So remember when I cut out so much of the low end? That's why. So we're gonna actually route it to another track, and then we're gonna add halftime. Now instead of halftime you could use gross beat. That's exactly the same thing. So you go into gross beat, and then you go into momentary, and then half speed. It does the exact same thing. It doesn't really matter. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna have some EQ on there on the low end, and I think that sounds great. And now you can make a full beat out of it. And that's how you sample like a god. So thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. You might not get it right the first time, that's fine, keep trying. But I'm there, so if you have any questions, then leave them down in the comments or just message me in Discord, that's fine too. So thank you for watching, and go make some crazy samples.